Hello my dear students, today we are going to take chapter 4 lesson 93 equivalent fraction using fraction strips. Okay, in page 1 we have the fraction strips is the length of construction papers that can be cut, folded or otherwise divided to represent fractions. Okay, here is some fraction strips. The first one is a whole one, the second one is two equal parts, half and half. The third one is cut into 3 equal parts, it will be thirds. The next one will be 4 equal parts and it is represented as fourths. Okay, the next one will be cut into 5 equal parts and it's represented as fifths, then sixths, then eighths. Okay, in the next page, what is an equivalent fraction for fifths? Here, step 1, start with the strip for one whole, line up a fifth fraction strips. So here is the one whole, then we are going to cut it into 5 equal parts. Fifths means 5 equal parts. This is the one part from the 5, okay? Step 2, search in the fraction wall on suitable part equal a part of fifths, okay? So, as you can see, the one whole is divided into 5 equal parts, so then 10 equal parts. So the 1/5 equal to tenths. Okay, one part from the fifth is equal to 2 parts from the tenth. Okay, in the next page, book page 118. Cross out the fraction models that are not equivalent to half. Here we have 4 circles. We are going to cross the circle that is not equal to half. Okay, the first one is 2 shaded parts from 6. So it is not half. Okay, because half means the shaded part must be equal the unshaded parts. Okay, they must be the same size. The shaded is equal to the unshaded. So here it's wrong. Okay, the second one is right. The third one is wrong because it is 10 equal parts shaded from the 12th. Okay, it's wrong. And the fourth one is right because we have 3 and 3. In the box below, explain why the fractions you crossed out were not equivalent to half. The first one was smaller than half. It must be 3/6, okay? And in the third circle, it's greater than half because it must be 6/12. Now in the next page, book page 119, use your fraction models to find 2 fractions that are equal to 2/3. Draw your work, shade each fraction and name each fraction. Here we have 3 fraction strips. The first one is cut into 3 equal parts, okay? And 2 parts of them is shaded. Now we are going to cut the next fraction strip into 6 equal parts, okay? From where can I know? How can I divide the fraction strip? From the denominator of the first fraction. It's 3. So we have to find the numbers that can be divided by 3 from the timetable of 3. Okay, so we have 6, it's divisible by 3, so we are going to cut the fraction strip into 6 equal parts. As you can see, 4 from the 6 is equal to 2/3. The next one will be cut into 9 equal parts. As you can see that 6 parts from the 9 is equal to the 2/3. Okay, number 2, use your fraction models to find 2 fractions that are equal to 3/4. Draw your work, shade each fraction and name each fraction. The first one is 3/4. Then we are going to cut the next one into 8ths. Okay, after cutting it into 8ths, you can see that 6 parts from the 8 is equal to 3/4. So it will be 6/8. Then we are going to cut the next one into 12, and you can see that 9 parts from the 12 is equal to the 3/4. Okay, in the next page, Book page 120. Use your fraction models to find 3 other sets of equivalent fractions. You record each fraction using bars below. Draw each fraction, shade and name like you did for the problem number 1 and 2. So here we have the first 2 fraction strips. We are going to cut the first one into halves and the second one into fourths. So how many fourths equal to 1/2? It will be 2/4. In the next fraction strips, we are going to cut the first one into thirds and the second one into sixths. Okay, how many sixths equal to 1/3? As you can see, 1/3 equal to 6. Then we are going to cut the next one, the first one into fourths and the second one into eighths. How many eighths equal to fourths? 2/4 equal 4/8. Okay, now in the next page, Layla was making a quilt. The pattern called for 2/3 of a meter of fabric. She wanted to use many different pieces that were each 6 meters long. How many 6 meter long pieces of fabrics would she need? Show your thinking in the box below. You can use your fraction models, draw bars, or any other examples or models that help you. The first fraction he gave to us 2/3. So we are going to draw a fraction strip cut into 3 equal parts and shade 2 parts from it, as represented the orange part. Okay, so here we have 2/3. Then we are going to draw another fraction strip and we cut it into 6. It means 6 equal parts. So the 2/3 equal how many sixths? Okay, it will be 4/6. Because each 1/3 equal 2 parts from the 6. Okay, thank you for listening and see you next time.